Hello, my name is Irvi Call.
Hi, my name is Nishan Narang, and our topic is which is a better predator?
Today we'll be debating who is the better predator between two species of insects. I will be defending Anax Imperator, also known as the Emperor Dragonfly.
And I'll be defending the position of Glenurus Gratus, more commonly known as the Antlion.
After first being born, both sexes of Anax Imperator are a pale green with brown markings. The legs of these dragonflies are brown with a yellow-like base. The wings are born black but age into a yellow-brown. The abdomen of the males is light blue with a black stripe down the dorsal side. The thorax and head of the males is green. Females have similar markings but are mostly green. As predators, these species are extremely successful. Emperor dragonflies have aquatic larvae that have predatory adaptations as well. The larvae have extremely sensitive antennae that are used as tactile sensors. The larvae have extremely strong labiums that have teeth and are extendable. In as little as 1/100th of a second, the labium can extend to 1/3 of its length in order to snag its victim. There are some emperor dragonfly larvae that can actually stalk their prey. They can see their target moving from a distance of several inches and will slowly pursue them. There are two other types of predatory behaviors that dragonfly larvae engage in. They can either sprawl, meaning they'll camouflage and lie in wait of their prey with their antennae laid out. And the other kind is burrowers. These larvae burrow into sand or silt with only their eyes and the tips of their abdomen visible and will lunge at anything within striking distance. Adult dragonflies catch 90 to 95% of their prey and can devour them in seconds due to their serrated teeth. Dragonflies tend to ambush their prey rather than actively hunt them. Dragonflies are believed to have the best vision in the insect world with an almost 360-degree view. Anax Imperator has 4 wings that move independently of each other, meaning that dragonflies can fly in almost any direction with incredible ease. This adaptation allows them to catch their prey at a moment's notice from any angle. Additionally, they can fly anywhere from 25 to 30 miles per hour if needed. They are ferocious predators and clearly better predators than antlions at both their larval and adult stages.
Antlions are anthropods and are part of the Neuroptera order, which includes over 600 species and have traces of their origin being introduced approximately 150 million years ago. Their sizes can vary from as small as 2 centimeters to as big as 15 centimeters. Some of their prominent identifying characteristics are that they have a long pointy tail and have wings to help them fly. Oftentimes, they can be confused with dragonflies since they both look similar. 2 of the most common genera, Marmelin and Glenurus, can be found in the southwestern United States, mostly in dry areas. They prefer a dry, sandy environment since this is where they are most successful in getting their food. They undergo complete metamorphosis, meaning they go through the process as an egg, larva, pupa, and finally a winged adult. At the larva stage, the head can be clearly identified by its impressive pair of sickle-like jaws, which have mandibles that can pierce through its prey's body and inject poison to paralyze it. They then suck out all of its vital juices as well as internal tissues and throw out the exoskeleton of that insect. Once in the pupa stage for around 3 weeks, they develop wings and aim to find a mate to reproduce with. The way antlions are beneficial to humans is because of their diet. They're capable of capturing and hunting insects that most humans find irritating, such as crickets, ants, and spiders. In order to hunt for food, they trap these insects by creating sand pits and wait for these victims to slip and fall into these holes. This method proves to be extremely successful since it looks well camouflaged by their wings and sandy-colored body, all of which help them hide effectively. An interesting behavior that they do is after they catch their prey, they reset their sand trap, waiting for the next insect, and the process repeats again.
Antlions are extremely specialized species. The majority of what they consume is ants. While they may be a good predator, they aren't anywhere close to being as competitive as the emperor dragonfly. Dragonflies eat flies, damselflies, ants, termites, aphids, and mosquitoes, most commonly, but are known to eat almost anything that they can catch. They are extremely agile due to their wing adaptations and are known for being able to catch prey in mere seconds. New research has also been speculating why dragonflies are such good predators. According to studies, dragonflies are able to calculate their prey's next move. This adaptation is a huge reason why dragonflies are better predators than antlions.
Although antlions have limited choices of the few species they eat, it is much rather preferred they specialize to certain pests versus what all dragonflies eat. You're correct when they say just about anything they can catch. The vast majority of insects are actually either harmless or beneficial to humans. Only less than 1% of the insects are considered to be serious pests. This is why dragonflies may end up eating beneficial species that can potentially cause devastating impacts on the environment. This goes on to show that antlions are the better predators in the environment since they not only positively impact their surroundings, but also benefit humans as well.
While dragonflies may seem to not play a role in human life, they are very important. Dragonflies lay their larvae in water, so they impact both aquatic and land ecosystems. They are increasingly being used as an indicator of environmental health, and national parks have started looking at their presence and absence as indicators of health. Emperor dragonflies are also important as both predators and prey. As predators, dragonflies eat many species that are pests to humans. The aquatic larvae eat mosquito larvae, reducing their numbers, and as adults, dragonflies eat mosquitoes as well. Reducing the number of these pests, the amount of pesticides that have to be used on them, and diminish the spread of disease through mosquito vectors. As prey, dragonflies are important for birds, frogs, and several other animals. Anax Imperator is an important part of the environmental food web.
While researching more about antlions, entomologists have investigated that antlion larvae have shown individual asymmetry in riding from supine to normal position, which can be useful when reflecting that concept to brain lateralization. Brain lateralization is where certain regions of the brain take over functioning and cognitive skills of the body, a phenomenon that needs to be heavily researched to provide us with more information regarding the functionality of the brain. Not only do we have to rely on mice and rats to help us research diseases affecting humans, but antlions also play a major role in the medical field. All of these studies have helped detect individuals with more lateralized brains than others. Given the fact that antlions are non-social organisms and can potentially be cannibalistic, these behaviors make them interesting insects to research and experiment with. It also helps that antlions reproduce relatively quickly and in large quantities, which makes them much less expensive to experiment with compared to other animals such as rats and mice. Altogether, antlions are arguably more beneficial to human society as we know it.
Research into both antlions and emperor dragonflies needs to be increased. Both have extremely impressive predatory skills that should and can be further studied. Dragonflies are not only impressive predators, but are extremely important to every single ecological environment and are good proxies for environmental health. Culturally as well, dragonflies have been a symbol of good luck, health, and fortune. Dragonflies have had strong predatory adaptations for thousands of years and are extremely confident predators that are present in almost every ecosystem.
Overall, I believe that antlions are the better predator, as well as their impact on human society has proved to be quite beneficial. Their presence in our society has made our community a safer place. Millions of people are stung by fire ants every year in the United States, and the antlion's ability to keep their population in check is much needed. They trap ants and other pests we find annoying through their method creating sand pits and have them falling to their demise. If it weren't for antlions, it would be up to us to maintain the population of these pests. That would cause us to spray more harmful pesticides that would be much more destructive for the environment. However, antlions do the same job without negatively impacting the environment. Additionally, it is necessary that we research antlions in more detail because there's still a lot more we could learn in regards to their neurological behavior and how they have positively impacted the medical field. In my opinion, their benefits to society outweigh those of the emperor dragonfly. However, it was nice having this debate with you, Urvi, and I hope we can discuss it in greater length in the future.